Hello everyone, today it is time for the annual 2024 PowerPC challenge. So as you can see, I'm just unplugging my main iMac and I'm also just unplugging my peripherals, my USB, my secondary display, which is an Apple HD Cinema display. Unfortunately this week I've not got an adapter for that, so I will be without my beloved second monitor. And here you can just see I'm taking my iMac away. My iMac is now safely stored away in its original box upstairs. So that I can complete this challenge hopefully for the next week within the designated rules. Now whilst I plug in my iMac G5, I'll just explain the basic rules. Basically, the main rule is that I won't be able to use my main Intel Macs, such as my MacBook Pro, or my main iMac from 2010, nor will I be able to use my Mac Pro. So I am fully on a PowerPC Mac for the next week. So that'll be an interesting challenge to see. As you can see, I'm just messing up with what side the connector is on for the turning it on, the button. And the iMac springs into life. It's not been used for a couple of months, but it's booting up very quickly. And there we have it, life in the old girl yet. It does take a second for the display to come on, but as you can see, it's a very nice display. It's very colourful, and it's a very, very sharp display. It looks good, in my opinion, from the main angle, which is sitting in front of it. And now the iMac's on, we'll now switch over to real-time voice. So I've got my iMac G5, it's day one, and it's all up and running. But when I'm using the computer, I quite like to listen to a bit of music on Spotify. But unfortunately, since 2020, Spotify's not been supported on these Power Macs. So I'm going to go into iTunes, which nice and speedy on the iMac G5. And I'm going to put in some CDs, so we're going to do that now. Now, you can probably see iTunes has just asked me if I would like to update. For now, I'm not going to bother. I will put the music in. If Grace Note doesn't work, I will update it then. But we'll put the music in first and see where we go from there. This is the Metallica with Michael Carmen, disc 1. It's going to grab the track names from Grace Note, and there we go. Future Henry again. It turns out that's a really simple thing. You just go into preferences and then change it to MP3 formatting. For some reason, that album itself really didn't want to import with that setting. So there we go. As you can see, I got it importing nice and quickly, and it was done fairly swiftly. Are you alright, iMac G5? You sound buzzy. So I've put some music on my iMac G5. I've also connected it to Ethernet so that I get a slightly quicker internet connection. And I'm now just going to update to the latest version of iTunes that I can get. And that's just so that I can plug in my iPhone. So that's a job well done. I have updated the version of iTunes to a much newer version, which interestingly the radio feature still works on this version, which is nice. But I'm just listening to some CDs, which is about all I'll be doing today on the computer. So I think that's day one of the PowerPC challenge complete. Thank you for watching. I will be back probably tomorrow or Sunday with an update. But yeah, that's about it. I'm going to go and listen to some Venga Boys, and then I'm going to head off for the night. So, day one of the PowerPC challenge is done. Tomorrow we'll be setting up the iBook G4, and that's about it. Thank you very much. Bye-bye.